Hey everybody, welcome back with another Soap Records interview with Senpal. We are doing the Magnet interview. That's one of his songs off of his Overlooked album. So, speaking of the song, what does it mean to you?
So the song Magnet is basically a story of my younger self back in middle school before my gang became a gang or like a group. I was playing at recess and when it was recess time, a friend of a girl she came up to me and she asked me if I wanted to go on a date.
Man, that
Or
easy?
if I want to date her. But then this is the sad thing. I was overlooked. I declined. I declined a really awesome, beautiful, hot woman. And yes, I was overlooked. So it's kind of like realizing, and yeah, like me working on the song Magnet while making the album Overlooked. I was reflecting when I got done with the song Switchblade. I remembered how of this story because I had this story um, come really all out through high school and stuff, and it's like, I wonder if I should make it into a song Magnet, which I did. I made it into a song Magnet. So yeah, it sucks.
Well,
It really.
so I guess with that being said, what was she like then? What do you want to describe her? Because you kind of already did, but I guess I guess there's anything else you wanted to say about that,
Um.
or you think you
Uh.
got it covered?
I. I can. I don't know. I don't know if I should say the name, but
Nah, you probably.
she basically. Well, I'll just say the name. I guess her name was Jocelyn,
Okay.
and so she had this friend, and like I said, she came up to me and asked me if I wanted to date her. But anyways, the girl is named Jocelyn, and she. So basically, Jocelyn is a person that basically played in volleyball. I didn't really know her at the time, but it's like kind of like a random girl that asked a friend. Like I think she was like very desperate into trying to find a boyfriend and all, and I think she was asking her friends to, because she was at the time probably scared into asking herself to me or something.
Yeah.
I didn't really know her too much, but I did heard about her a couple times because I know she was in like volleyball or basketball a couple of times,
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, that. I mean, she has like blonde hair. If I have to describe her, she has blonde hair, black skirt, and yeah, that's all I can say for the person Jocelyn, which is the person that asked me out, and I declined it, which sucks.
Fumbled. So, with that being said, have you ever been asked about, have you ever been asked out by anyone else that you just fumbled the bag with, or did that go well?
Well, if I've ever been asked out on a date, um, yes, I've actually gotten asked out 5 times.
Man,
I can tell you each. Do you want me to tell you each of the stories?
I mean,
Or do you want me to tell us?
it's up to you, but I don't know. You got it. It seems like you got it easy. You know, some people out here, just like nothing. You got nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get that.
Well,
But anyways, what?
so I would say, I guess, with that being said, if you were getting asked out 5 times, or it's even more. When how how it, I'm trying to think how I want to kind of phrase this question here. So, when you were young, did you ever think about love, or you kind of were you just focused on just like playing around? Like for me, I didn't really think about dating until I was in like eighth or ninth grade. I was like, oh, well, I might want to date someone. Like before, I just went home and played video games, played with toys. I went to school to middle school. I, don't, I didn't
Yeah.
really care. I didn't really think about that. I didn't really care at all. So I mean, I guess like when you were young, did you think that way too, or not?
So back in like when I was in middle school, I guess that can answer your question. Um, Basically, there's a lyric that is in the on my tablet. Um, Good for her. She got a boyfriend. Couldn't be me because I had a different plan, and she thought I was going to be her man. Well,
Mm-hmm.
the thing of it is that what its meaning there was that I was focused, like I said on the Alone slash introduction interview, I started playing Fortnite. And so when I was doing that at the time, I was focused on to making Fortnite montages, obviously. And so I was just more. I didn't. I mean, if I have to rephrase the whole like answering a question thing, I really didn't really think too much about love. When I got to high school and stuff, I'm starting to like really like a lot of these women. I'm not gonna lie,
There you
but
go.
yes, and yeah, I started to like a lot of them. And by the way, this is another fun fact, but this is not on the. I could tell you like one of the five people that asked me out on a date or whatever. I guess
You,
was trying
you
to hook me up with something, and this is a fun fact, and we can pull up the picture, but I was famous for like the drip my drip TikTok type of thing.
okay?
And so I was basically popping off with a TikTok, and it's even out on YouTube. And this is another photo you can put on there as well. Um, yeah, I did like the drip my drip TikTok thing, and after when I got done doing that, I got so many friend requests off Snapchat, and there was this lady. Her name was Ava, and she's from Minnesota, but I'm not gonna get very deep, obviously. But she put me into like a huge group chat type of thing, and I thought because she was like showing me her face as well when she was like saying pictures. I mean, she just created a big group chat basically,
Of who? Of
and
who? Just random people,
of
or like
her yeah, with other random people. Sorry, I'm not being specific,
boo.
but yeah, I was in like a huge other group with other people as well, and she was also included as well. And the other people were like telling me, "Are you gonna date Ava? Are you gonna date Ava?" And I said, "I don't know. I don't really know this too much, but
Oh, know
I
her.
didn't. I mean, I didn't know her
Yeah,
at all because she was random."
yeah.
But yeah, that's what I was like focused on basically for, you know, I wasn't really too focused with being really that much into love until high school year. And so, yeah, that's all I can say about that.
So I guess so. I guess you probably technically answered it, but just to clarify, you did say you had like a so in the song and recently like a few minutes ago, you did say that you had a plan. Was that plan the
Yeah.
Fortnite montages, or is there some other plan you're talking about?
So, like I said, during 2017, Fortnite was hopping off
Yeah,
because
I was
it
there.
was blowing up, obviously, and I was hopping onto that train, and I didn't really had my mind because back in Alone, I was suicidal and stuff, and I had a rewarding system, and I kept
Yep.
up with that, and I was mostly focused on doing that to keep myself taken care of, and I guess I was really attracted to the fact that gaming was more better I mean, didn't focus really too much about like relationships really that
No,
much.
no, you're kind of right. Sometimes gaming is better. Stay gaming. Stay gaming, guys. Yes. I forget what that one meme was. Asking like that kid like, what is your quote of the day? Stay gaming.
Hey, yo, Dontavius.
Yeah,
What's today's quote of the day?
you gotta stay gaming, bruh. Don't focus on no girl. Just stay gaming.
So, well, I guess what you could say, social medias and all that stuff. Have you done dating apps? Because I've had some experiences, some good, some bad, in dating apps.
Yeah,
I don't even use them anymore. Because I mean, I personally I would rather meet someone naturally than through the internet, or not. I don't really want to be hooked up either. I want it to be like, yeah, we met at this place, and I don't want to be like, yeah, just I'm just swiping left and right, and yeah, that's how it happened. It was a boring story. I want a real
yeah.
story. So, have you tried anything, or are you just not going to even try?
Well, I will tell you this. Yes, I have tried dating apps,
Mm.
and I will say it's a bunch of BS.
Depends on which ones
And
you use.
a lot of people are gonna agree, and yes, they're gonna very much agree. It's a waste of money,
Did
and
you pay for
there's so
yours?
many bathroom angels on there. What?
Did you pay for yours?
I paid a couple times, but wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pay a single cent for that stuff. Heck,
No.
heck no.
I would not recommend anything with dating.
No.
No. Never. Do not spend your money on
No.
Tinder. Do
No.
not spend your money on
Ooh,
Tilly.
that's like the
Do
worst one to
not
do.
spend your money on Bumble. All of those dating sites are garbage. Why do you want to be that way? I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of introverted dudes, and
A ton. Well,
sure.
so
I mean, online dating. They should. You know what? This is what they should do. I think they should do YouTube dating. I know, and I don't know if you knew about this, but YouTube, when it first started out, get this. This is a fun fact.
okay.
It was a dating site. Can you believe that YouTube was a dating site when it
No,
first
not know
started?
that.
Yeah, and yeah, I basically think that they should bring that back onto YouTube because you get to know the person a lot more. Because if you have videos in your bio, and you would get to know the person and totally understand the vibe. I mean, it's a genius concept. Don't get me wrong.
Now, what I would say about that
Like,
is that what I would say about that is there you got to think about the legality of children being involved in that stuff. That's what you got to think about, the liabilities. So
yeah,
like Instagram, yeah, you have kids on there, but like dating apps, you can't prove you're 18. But I think there actually is some kind of like repercussion if you're underage using it. I think there is. So
yeah,
like if there, I guess you can almost say that's kind of what Instagram and like I guess X, or it was Twitter, was now. Like, 'cause that's kind of what that stuff is for. Even TikTok, I don't have a TikTok, so I don't even know how that works. But if there's our DMs
yeah,
on there, I think those are because YouTube's a platform now. I think that's where they're moving to being a platform. I do know what you're saying about that because I know some dating apps now are straight hookup apps. Some of them are actually serious ones. You got to find the good serious ones. I've had.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if I like. I'm trying to think how I want to say this. Like Hinge is good. I use that one, and that's kind of where I got a good, like my first good relationship came out of that one. First and only.
Oh,
Came.
really? He was in a relationship
Yeah, one.
too? Oh,
One my entire
how long?
life, and it was through
How
that
long?
app. So I'm obviously.
Three,
Huh?
3 years you were in a relationship or what?
No, it was my only the only one. I think it was about 2 years. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't end it. Well, nah. Anyways, that's in the past. We're good. We're good now. Um, yeah, I could probably save that story for a podcast episode of when I start that back up. But anyways,
Yeah.
because again, I am having podcast in the mix right now with another buddy. We're gonna revamp a whole new channel to get it going. That might be where you hear that story. But anyways, yeah. So that dating apps are not. pretty much you kind of have to kind of really find a good one because now they used to be, to my knowledge, like straight up like that you're there to date, not just to hook up. It's a whole different story.
Yeah,
If I date someone, I'm dating them to marry them. That's the way I see it. That's just
exactly. Yeah, that's I see it too. Date to marry, because if you date, you start dating, you get to know the person really well. But if you go a straight up hook up, you start messing your life up.
there's no like even people that date just to date. It's like for what? Like you're really wasting time, money, like even your mental strain. Like, all right. I mean, again, this could turn into a podcast episode, but like, I just want to touch on people who cheat real quick. Is like, why would you like put yourself through that mental frustration of having to juggle two relationships? Like, it's like, okay, I can remember her birthday, like I remember her dog's birthday, and this one doesn't have a dog but has a cat, but also has a pet fish that we won at the. It ain't worth it. I don't even know how people do that. But anyways, just to get off of this, first I'm getting mad because I don't want this interview to turn into me talking about crap. Um,
It's okay. I like learning more new stories about you.
yeah,
I
well,
like.
yeah. I have that podcast in the mix right now because we're gonna be recording it here in this room, this studio. We're getting that figured out right now. But
Is that gonna be on the Soap Records channel, or is that gonna
oh
be
no,
on
it's
your?
its own. It's gonna be its own channel. If you follow this channel and or my main one, Big Soap, I'll be posting a lot of stuff about that when we're upcoming. We're gonna do a whole new rebrand and everything. We're gonna do a whole new
Okay.
rebrand. So that's probably gonna be more of like a game show. It'd be interesting. Where it's still in the works, but I want to kind of see what I kind of want to get back to this. Now there were some
Yeah.
lyrics about. I guess it kind of goes hand in hand with dating apps is you don't believe anyone should be kind of lonely or alone. Like yes, like there should be someone for everyone. Otherwise, that's just very very sad. Like very very upsetting. Like oh yeah, no, there's no one for you out there. Like oh,
Yeah.
so I guess like what I guess what affected you with about being like did you like what made you kind of like say that in the song per se?
Um. Well. Um. The the part where like I will tell you, there's like a verse that I say I believe no one's lonely. Seriously, I really do. They are in a chemistry. They aren't lonely. They're just a bunch of funny that act like that. I see that in a relation. I mean, like I see them in a relationship. They're like a magnet. The way they feel that is trash. So basically, how it affects with me is I view people kind of very differently out in public. Not like online, but online I'm way better with connecting to people. But
Okay.
basically, out in like public, people are basically acting like a bunch of movie people that are like believing in like fantasies, okay? They like worship movies and stuff over where I live, and it's just crazy. It's nuts. They'll be like I'll go, and there's no offense to any worship team and stuff, but every time I go into like some group thing and they talk about something specific, and when they get done with that, they like try to hype up the group, and so people be like, "Yeah, woo, yeah, woo," and it'd be so cringe and awkward. And so I always ask my mom like, "You see this?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like laughing so hard about this, and it's just so weird. Like people, I view people very differently on like, um, I view people out in public and very differently, and it really attracts me very weirdly. It's just so bizarre to see these people be like this, and it's just so embarrassing. So yeah, that's what I'll say. It really affected me on the song Magnet.
Okay. Well, so I guess really the album as a whole. So myself and I'm sure countless others um, kind of are don't really know what genre the album really is. What? Because I mean, I would assume it's some kind of electronic slash hip hop, like electronic hip hop. I don't know. Um, what do you consider this album to kind of be, like general or general genre wise?
So Connor has mentioned Connor has mentioned this, like out in his Overlooked album. I mean, the review of the Overlooked album. Um, I tell you, I know said it was like R and B, and I do kind of agree. It does sort of like sound like R and B, but for me, I really don't have an idea what I would consider myself as a genre. But if I had to describe the album Overlooked, I think if I have to take a guess. It's probably like a lo-fi type of rap or R&B slash pop in a way. Like the lyrics is the main focus basically, and Connor was right. He he finally found out on the Switchblade interview that the whole point of my music is based off of the lyrics, and it is and that's what I want people to look at for my album Overlooked. Lyrics are very meaningful. They really tell a story, and so you better be attracted to the lyrics, and magnet can be a great meaning for a magnet. But yeah, all I can say, Connor, I don't know. I think I'm lo-fi rap slash pop or R&B, something like that. I mean, it sounds sort of like it. Then when, I mean, yeah, that's all I can say. I don't want to talk about any other songs, but there's like other songs that might sound a little bit different. I get that. I totally get that. So yeah, that's all.
All right, yeah. I mean, I probably classify as electronic is what I would classify as. If
Yeah.
not, you could just say you could simply go singer songwriter. Is simple or no alternative is probably the easiest. The alternative is usually kind of rock kind of ish pop. Yeah, I mean I'd say probably alternative electric or like something like that. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
some.
because I'll tell you this. Pretty much some of the songs are basically Frank Ocean slash Joji type beats.
Okay.
Like if you want to find like the production of these beats, you can like look up on YouTube. Like I said on the introduction slash alone interview, that you can find the production behind this track, and so you find the producers, and then you can go up to the beat, and you can find what they make. And so I make, I mean, I don't make the beats. I make sure I credit these people because
Yeah.
I see it as very unfair if I don't do that.
Yep.
So um, I I'm more like Frank Ocean, freestyle Frank Ocean type beats, Joji type beats, Baby Keem type beats, XX Tentacion type beats. There's a lot of them, and I do a lot of different ones too. So
Yeah. So that's a
yeah,
little.
that's all I can say about that.
Yeah, it's a little. It's a bag of mixed marbles. I mean, I don't even know why I said that, but that's I'm gonna stick to it. It's a bag of mixed marbles, like whatever that means.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of all I guess that's kind of really all I had because it's a quick song, so there's really not much to kind of pick at. So I guess do you have any other kind of closing remarks?
Um, I think I would like you guys to check out the song Magnet. I know it has not that much views, you can
Yeah.
tell. But if you want to go and check out Magnet, it's out on Soap Records channel, and it's obviously out on SoundCloud.
Yep.
And yeah, all I can say is drop a follow on my Senpal account on YouTube. Um, yeah, I posted all the other songs, and like a week or two ago, I released a song called "Elephant in the Room," So go and check out the song Elephant in the Room. It is out now onto Senpal. It was already out on SoundCloud. So I just thought the other day I put it out on there. And so I did. I put it out on there. So just go and check it out. Please drop a like and subscribe to Soap Records channel. It's an amazing platform, and huge shout out goes to obviously Big Soap. Yes, sir.
Yep. You bet.
Yeah, but anyways, do you have any more questions? You got like any side questions? So
I don't believe so. I think I wrapped everything up.
cool. I think that's all for me as well.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time to come by here, and then we'll get our next interview here rolling soon, and we'll see when that happens.
Thank you so much, Soap, for having me.
Yeah.
Thank
No.
you.
No worries at all. Thank you.